music randomly. Do. I haven't heard this in a long time. But it works. Anyways, how's it going, guys? This is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. I'm Bo.
I'm Shell.
And I'm JP.
There we go. There's other people here. It's cool.
He's not alone.
Yeah. I never want to be alone. So yeah. Anyways, sorry about the weird intro music. That's our old one because the recording tower finally said, screw it, I'm done with life. So, yeah. Recording from the phone.
Error 404 soul not found.
Exactly.
It's an old soul. It's an old hard drive.
So, but, we're still good to go. And since it's going on my phone, it's not going to randomly die on us, which is always good.
Hooray.
But, yeah. So,
Test.
There we go. Oh, and it populated. We got this! So we can show, this stuff, too! Yay! And audio's working. So we're all together. We are golden. We are golden right now.
Did your ad tags work, or no?
I haven't done the ad tags yet. I was too frustrated with other shit that I shouldn't have really been frustrated about. So,
Yeah.
Life, the universe, and everything. But that's alright. But, anyways, you guys know you love us. This is So Like You Know. This is our live show for August 31st, 2017. It's going good. We're having a good time here. But yeah. Anyways, if you guys like us, don't forget we do a live show every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com/SLYK Radio. We're also on Facebook.com/SLYK Radio and iTunes and Spreaker and everywhere and Stitcher and iHeartRadio. So really just type us in, y'all. I'm sure you'll find us somewhere. Because that's our goal, to be as in your face as possible and feed you information.
We're going to feed you baby birds. Just regurgitate what we've heard.
Shell, you should pull the mic slightly away from your nose.
Yeah.
Or mouth.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. It's like we were in a very consistent, paced out windstorm.
To the beat.
But anyways, yeah, so, you love us. Make sure you check us out. But, as you guys know, we always like to start out the show with the Craft Brew
In review.
intro.
And today we are drinking chocolate peanut butter porter from Horny Goat Brewing Company with a 6.5% ABV, a full-bodied porter that gets its dark, luscious color from a generous use of roasted malts. You'll get the right amount of chocolate and peanut butter to question whether or not you are drinking a glass of delicious suds or popping peanut butter cups in your mouth.
Pop it in your mouth.
It's a porter, so we're gonna get drunk.
Yeah.
I
mean, it should be delicious. That's really what this comes down to. It's going to be delicious.
Last show we were slightly buzzed.
Just minorly. Yeah.
Don't watch me do this.
It's already been watched. It's happening.
I've already spilled it on the keyboard.
Oh, this does work. Cool. So that's so quick. Oh, look at that. Smart things.
I don't know if it'll recognize me as JP, though. Is it?
I don't think so. Sorry, I'm trying to do stuff at the same time. Anyways, as you guys know, we always like to tell you about our awesome sponsor. That would be Hanginz. Hanginz. It is a awesome product that works with any phone with a case. So make sure you get that product so you can strap it to your wrist, your purse, your backpack, anywhere to keep it from falling to the ground, because it's only $4.99 with free shipping, so you really can't go wrong. I swear I'm not ignoring people. I'm trying to do too many things at the same time, which is always fun. Who is this? Who's Devin Townsend? Oh, it's because I'm not tagging as myself. That's why. But yeah, awesome. So go pick it up. Go to our website, solikeyouknow.com. Click on the link and go get your Hanginz today, because it's totally worth it. Good stuff. But coming up next is Slick Feed, where we geek on your week.
On your week.
Fuckers.
Sorry.
I don't say anything on that part.
I wanted to say you're weak and geek. So bad.
It's alright.
That's not what we say anymore.
It's been so long.
Old intro, bring it back.
We're just gonna bring everything back, like hardcore. So, speaking of hardcore, some people were really stepping up their game of stupid. And, yeah. So people were putting... so let's preface this with the fact that the eclipse recently happened on the 23rd, I think?
21st.
And then 10 days ago, don't mind you. But, so everyone knows that there was like a shortage of the glasses. That was the big thing, was trying to get the glasses.
They're fake ones.
Find them. And then fake ones were getting shipped out. So everyone was scared of getting the real ones. So someone had the bright idea to take some sunscreen and just smear it in their eyeballs. Assuming that apparently that was going to do the job. It's kind of mind-boggling how stupid people can be. Anyways.
I'm not surprised anymore.
Yeah.
No, the stupidity was always there.
Yeah,
It's just the
right,
internet
yeah.
brought it to the forefront.
That's true. That's very true. The internet has brought it out, so now we see everything.
It was like, oh my god, I feel so terrible about the world. The world hasn't changed. It's
Yeah.
the same shitty
It's
people. That
still stupid. Yeah, I guess that never really went away. That's just like the standard of living now. Assume that everyone's going to be moronic and just move on with life.
You
So
have to tag one more person in that? Or you just have it?
I was waiting for Devin to like populate as it went away. There it is.
That's what she does with her sunscreen.
Who?
Hannah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that. But, you know, anything to, like, probably help block her from the devastating effects of the sun. That's John. I don't know. There we go. Plenty of pickles. Plenty of pickles tagged.
I am a pickle.
Rick!
Pickle fucker.
Pickle Rick! Morty, I turned myself into a pickle!
You're both weird. You're both weird.
Because I could, Morty. Like, if there was a god, he could turn himself into a pickle, but there is no god. I turned myself into a pickle.
Y'all are weird. I just want you to know that.
Rick, why?
You wouldn't get it.
No, I understand the joke. I've seen parts of it.
Have you watched Pickle Rick?
No, I mean I've seen that part of
It's the best one.
I've seen that part of the scene. That part of it. Like I said, I'm gonna try watching Rick and Morty so I can understand. Maybe now that like I don't know, it's been a few years.
What's up, Jason?
What's up, man? And I've just like accepted that I have to watch it, otherwise I'm not gonna know shit that's going on around me. I don't know.
Ignorance is bliss. That's all I can say.
It can be. It can be. Oh. Except we're in Trump's America now. But yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, so speaking of ignorance, AI, while it is extremely intelligent, it's not exactly smart. Now, I know that doesn't make a lot of sense.
It always makes sense.
Yeah, so recently a software engineer, Zach Thout, it was a good idea, no, Thout's his last name, used an AI to write the next Game of Thrones books, and it's pretty interesting sounding.
There's no link.
No, it's right here.
Oh, there it is.
I got it. So I suggest everyone go check it out, because the first 5 chapters are actually posted online. I decided to pick a little excerpt from it. So Jamie yelped in the dirt and came to climb off beside his bedchamber. We could almost find the tunnel at once, but we'd shut it without battle if she swings. Then, And you may storm woods for fire to the west, where we feed the others. The rats come home to their lives.
better off with monkeys. Just smashing away on a keyboard.
Yeah, that was, it was just, I was reading through some of it, and it was just, the grammar was lacking. I mean, you could get somewhat of a story out of it, but I think I'd rather read something that possibly a 7-year-old came up with.
I don't know what he based his, like, engineering...
Well, I don't know what AI system he used, but basically, so he fed the first 6 books into the computer, and so it had everything. But as it was writing, it didn't take into account for people who were killed, really kind of events that happened. It just kind of had like a bunch of plugs, and it was just like, all right, it's old time, so they say bedchamber.
Right. Well, and two, like, I don't know, maybe it was just the way you were reading it, but it kind of almost had like a poetic sound to it.
Had dynamic pentameter in it.
Yeah,
So for a reason.
pentameter is
Jamie
what
yelped
I was
in the
thinking
dirt
about.
and came to climb off his bedside chamber.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Right.
It's very possible. I mean, that's, you never know with AI. I mean, they are.
You're picking up speed.
Isn't all
Yeah.
Shakespeare wrote in that style?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's easier to maintain in your nougat.
In your what?
In your nougat.
Oh, it was like, is that like old Negan?
So they didn't have it written down for the most part. It was all like, did they?
No, they had it
did.
written down.
It was just a lot of it. So
Yeah, it was just a crap ton. The plays were really long. But yeah, no, I mean, it's absolutely amazing that they're doing that. So it's just one of those things is like, you really need to check it out, because the fact that AI is even able to make sentences while...
hey, look, they got better punctuation than most people. I know.
They are. Like, the punctuation's on point. The rats come home to their lives is really such a powerful sentence. You really
I see, like, Cersei saying that. And I hope, and then next season, which is probably so far away, 2019,
I can see that.
the rats come home to their lives.
Green fire! Burn everyone. I don't know, it could be terribly interesting, but I think I'm going to try to read all 5 chapters to see how painful it is, and if I come into work the following day speaking even poorly than I normally do, you might just need to put me out. You know,
It's like, what's wrong with him? Don't worry, Justin. I'll take care of him.
yeah.
Go out back.
Yeah, it's a little rough. Mark says, if an AI could understand plot and write based off that, the whole book would have consisted of Jamie riding a naked Cersei like a horse, while yelling Dothraki yelps and kicking undead fire-breathing kids in the face. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's one of the ways you can do it.
Just pull plot out and just make a story from there. Just go with it. That would be... beautiful is not the term I'm thinking of. Just creative. That's what you say about people who you don't really... Well, that's creative.
Well, that's special. That's a baby.
Gifted.
Yeah. You're gifted.
That's a baby. What's up, Eric?
What's up, man? So, what else do we got? Oh, so Sword Art Online. If you guys are fans of that anime and game series, which already exists, same here. I want more of it. Which you can
But-
get a little bit more.
Season 1. not
Yeah.
End of season 2.
Yeah. Sheldon finished the Gun Gale saga.
No, I haven't, not yet.
You fall out of it. I mean, it's just like a different world.
Yeah, it's not the same. I mean, even, at least in season 1, both worlds are semi-similar. Even though it's fairies, it's semi-similar.
Mhm.
So,
Right.
because
Well, I mean, you guys should be pretty excited about this because this new game is called Fatal Bullet, and it's a third-person shooter that is set in the world of Gun Gale Online.
I can understand why they went with that world, though.
Easier to do.
It really is.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
more. It's just a point and
already
shoot
got,
game.
like a built-in audience.
Yeah. So I mean, And most of the people I know who play first-person shooters do have an interest in Sword Art Online or some sort of anime, so they know what the hell it is.
Right.
But, I mean, it should be a relatively powerful system since it's going to be based on the Unreal 4 engine. And it's going to have, like, a raid system where you can do, a co-op raid, or you can do 4-on-4 battles against the other person.
So, like the arena that
Yeah.
they're fighting in.
Really, I'm just imagining one D-bag sitting in a tower, like Xenon, shooting people. That's the game.
It's like good skills. You get like PMs after the match. You're so good.
Oh, and it's releasing on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, and it is new to Xbox One and PC, like any of the SAO games. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I think so. I mean, I'll be interested to check it out. I'm more interested to check out Cuphead? Cupface? What was it?
Cuphead.
Cuphead. Dude, if you guys haven't heard about this, hold on, I'm going to pull it up real quick. If you haven't heard about Cuphead, it's like some sort of magical...
It was a Kickstarter game that was in development for years. And it's basically Disney. Like the animation style of the 1930s Disney's.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much that.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy weird. Hold on. I figured out how to do something, y'all. So let's see if this works.
Wait for it.
Hold on. I gotta do browser source, and I do this, and I hit OK. Oh no! And I put that in there, and then I hit all right, and then
Huzzah!
it's working.
Slightly. We're tweaking still.
I mean, at least you guys can get it. Hopefully, the audio doesn't play. Wait, can I mute it? Can I mute this? No, that didn't work. Either way, you guys can check it out. I mean, because it's basically it's like made in the form of a 1930s cartoon. This sounds like it's going to be really loud.
And we can't control that.
I can't. Hold on.
I've lost almost all audio of you guys on my own.
All right, fuck it. I'll get it later. Either way, you can kind of see what's going on there. But it's different. It's interesting.
What about like a screenshot?
Yeah, right. Let's do that. Screenshot. Fuck it. I don't know.
Whatever.
We'll get it. We'll get this better. I'm
Yeah.
figuring stuff out with this OBS Studio thing. I'm going to get a green screen, y'all. And we're going to make it fancy, and stuff's going to be freaking up behind us, and it's going to be cool.
Without any audio.
Yeah, without any audio. So, but yeah, I mean, it looks cool. But I definitely want to check out the Sword Art Online. I haven't played any of the games, though. Have you? It's one of those things, it's like, I'm going to try to compare it to the game, or like the show itself. Not in a way that I want it to flow within the plot properly, but that I'm not going to be as involved in the game as I want to be.
Yeah.
It's
So,
like, you know.
Warning.
Chat.
5 minutes to detonation.
5 minutes of detonation.
Read the comments.
Oh, Mark says Shell's voice sounds like a female ship's computer in a very sci-fi series. Oh yeah, not much we can do about that one. You're hearing her voice coming out of the speakers being recorded.
Via Skype.
Because, hey, if y'all think that if you want to start a Patreon and you want to help support us, and I can set up we can do proper audio equipment and it'll all go through instead of dealing with 4 computers. Or 3 computers trying to do one thing, then yeah, we'll do that, and maybe you can give us a hand, and we'll try to get shit going that way. But right now, we have Robot Shell.
That's fine.
Mark says it's perfect anyways, so that works. So something that me and JP are definitely excited for. Destiny 2. That's coming out September 6th. So really quick.
Next week, Tuesday, for Xbox One and PS4. Don't you catfish us, Bungie. You're promising so much.
It really, yeah.
I'm still trying to keep my hype levels to a low, but it's getting up there.
And the trailer they keep posting they're making it more interesting because they do really well. I mean, they're doing well to capture your like, yeah, more of that. I need more. I want to kill something. I mean, I am thoroughly excited for this. So, I mean, and then so the trailer came out. It was cool that they picked like real people and then just put them on the CGI bodies, but. Because so it's coming out, you got the 4v4, which is different.
PvP.
Different kind of PvP. And then the gameplay is supposed to be a little more open world, from what they were describing. Because, I mean, even when you played Destiny, there was a path you followed.
Yep.
I mean...
hop on your fucking scooter.
And then you essentially followed trails. I mean, there was a definite path, whereas this one seems it's really more of an open landscape, and you just kind of go wherever. So, I mean, it'll be interesting. I'm really excited to see where it goes from this point. But either way, just want to make sure everyone knew I'm going to be on Xbox. I'm going to be on PlayStation. I don't know what my PlayStation game. Hybrid Darkwave with a 1 in hybrid. JP's going to be playing on PS4 and Xbox. If you go to our website, solikeyouknow.com, you can actually go to the About Us, and I have my gamer tag listed in there. I need to do that with yours. So,
I'm I've been to that website, and I don't think my name's on there.
Yeah, I haven't updated that at all. And it's screwing up. It will not let me update stuff. I need to call and really complain. I'm pissed.
Just switch over to Squarespace.
Squarespace? Well, I'd have to dump everything, though. That's a hell of a task. Like the last time that an old co-host accidentally wiped everything and I had to completely rebuild the website from the ground up.
It sounds fun.
That was unfortunate.
Sounds fun.
But anyways, if you guys are interested, just head over to the website, check out all kinds of cool stuff. And you can also check out the link to Shell's page where she does cosplay.
Yeah, so you guys can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Shellshock Cosplay. That's CHELLE, Shock Cosplay. There you can see all my awesome cosplays and events that I get to take part in, like the Knights of the Tempest. We are a Fort Collins-based theatrical and competitive jousting troupe. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram as Knights of the Tempest. Well, there's two different, because Twitter, your name can only be so long.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then Twitter, Knights Tempest. So you guys should go check them out. We're doing some medieval games clinics coming up, so there's still a few spots. Hope to see you guys there. Yeah.
In a poker
and
butt.
Then, while you guys are on the Slick Radio website, you should probably click the link to our YouTube.
Yes.
Or you can grab it right out of the comments because I'm going to toss it in there for you.
Word. That's
Yeah.
stuff you can do. But anyways. So, yeah. Make sure you guys go check her out. And if you guys want to check us out and go talk to us, you can check us out at NDK this weekend. Yeah.
Woo!
So, we're going to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, cosplaying as various things. JP will be different things all 3 days. I will probably be different things 2 of the days. And that's dependent on if I can find the damn coat. Which is somewhere.
Where are you going to be?
Shingen Kishitani
Nice.
and Reaper. Because, why the hell not? Reaper for sure. Shingen, that's I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. But, yeah, so if you guys want to go check it out, it's going to be happening at the... Sheridan. There we go. But there's going to be a whole bunch of voice actors from all kinds of different animes. They're going to be playing anime all through the night, so you won't miss out on that. They do a whole bunch of fun panels. There's all kinds of cool cosplayers there. And then there is a big rave that happens Saturday night. It's going to start at 11 and run till 2 in the morning. So
yeah.
Good fun way to kind of end that. But yeah, no, it's definitely one of my favorite cons, and there's no doubt
Yeah,
about that.
for
I
sure.
mean, it feels more personable, maybe.
What's that?
Hey, that's what happens when you're a goofball.
What?
Oh, come on.
She thought it was 2 weeks out, and
Yeah.
accidentally picked up some extra work,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
extra
Okay.
work, extra schedule.
Extra shifts.
Picking up extra work sounds a little weird.
Some extra money.
Yeah, money's always good, right?
Yeah. Because that just means that at the next con, I can buy more stuff.
Exactly. But yeah. So, but coming up next, we have SlickTube.
Tube Slickers.
So yeah, if you guys have been paying attention and you know how excited we are, or definitely me, if nothing else, there's the Super Troopers trailer just came out. It's a teaser trailer, mind you. But
Yeah.
It shows more than other teaser trailers where it's just like the graphic.
Oh, I know. I hate lame teaser trailers, but yeah. I mean, it looks pretty damn hilarious. Jen's finally here. I haven't seen you in months. At least on the Slick thing.
Yeah, it's been a couple of months.
It's not like 4 or 5. But either way, hi Jen. But yeah, Super Troopers 2, the trailer got released. The movie doesn't come out till next year. They got a whole bunch of stuff, but they're really excited. And the guys who are part of Broken Lizard are really excited because I got to talk to them at Colorado Springs Comic Con. So, and I got a selfie. with them. It was cool. Yeah. But no, yeah, so I'm excited for that. There's a trailer for it if you guys want to check it out. But something I'm also excited for. If you guys are fans of Stephen King like I am, there is an adaptation of Stephen King's book, 1922, that will be coming out on my birthday, October 22nd. Woo!
I don't know 1922.
It's one of the short stories. They're also doing Gerald's Game that comes out sometime next month. But 1922 is centered around a farmer by the name of Wilfred who brutally murders his wife. And then he's just trying to kind of get on with his life from that point forward, and it doesn't go very well. To say the least. What is Eric saying? Eric says, on September 30th, you can find me at Colorado Rapids soccer game. I'll be with my fellow Rebellion Legion members, plus the 501st and Mandalorians. Yeah, if you guys didn't know that, if you're not friends with Eric, he got into the Rebel Legion, like a total badass.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's a hard process. Everything you have, every part of your cosplay has to be movie quality. And I guarantee you, everything Eric does to be a Jedi like he is movie quality.
For the most part.
His shit is top notch. Hi, Jen. The Benedetto. Say it, JP.
Mhm.
Say it.
I can't say her last name. It's very difficult for me to say that. It's different every time.
It's fun. But either way, yeah. So I mean, it's going to be pretty exciting for me. I love Stephen King, and hopefully everything about it is badass because it deserves to be. I don't remember anything about the trailer for the next subject. Do you? Because I forgot.
The Origins?
Yeah.
It was like legit a teaser trailer for Stargate Origins.
Yeah, that's
It's like they showed some sand, some people pulling.
the thing. Like it kind of felt like the first scene from the first Stargate series.
It was like a weird documentary because it was like it almost was filmed in an old school way from that teaser trailer. I'm just like, I don't know what to pull from this.
I really don't. Like, you don't see aliens, and you don't see the gate working.
Like,
Literally.
you think you do see the gate, but it doesn't.
Well, you see the gate, but you don't see it, like, working. You don't see the normal plume of water shoot out of it.
Maybe they just excavated. There it is.
That's all it was. It's just the excavating of the stuff. But, yeah. I mean, either way, it's something to check out. I'm excited for Stargate. It's one of my favorite series. I've watched all of them twice. So
Atlantis as well.
yeah, Atlantis, Universe,
Oh,
yeah, SG-1. Yeah, I thoroughly love them. Atlantis is the reason I started like thinking Jason Momoa was a total badass. I just remember one scene where he did this flying leap across the room and in the air like punched someone in the face, and I was like, that guy's fucking cool.
Young Jason Momoa.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and then everyone else fell in love with him as soon as they saw him without a shirt on.
Yeah.
See, Shell agrees.
It's like, yep.
I went ahead and put the trailer for it in the comment section if you guys want to check that out.
There you go. So make sure you check it out.
It's very short.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, so you guys remember, I think it was a couple shows ago, we talked about that Movie Pass service,
Mm-hmm.
Like
where you
three
pay
shows.
$10 a month and they get you into as many 2D movies as you want at almost any theater with no blackout dates.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and it was one movie a day.
Yeah. AMC theaters in both Denver and Boston are actually fighting back against this service, though, because they are afraid that they're going to lose out on these full price ticket purchases.
Mm-hmm.
So now they've imposed some limits. Before, AMC allowed the users to buy these e-tickets, and now that they're going to be taking that option away, the e-ticket would they could buy it in advance so that they had kind of first pick, I
Seating.
guess.
I mean, that's kind of what happens anyways, though. But I can
Right.
understand, though, is that the first pick seating people are paying 5 cents a movie versus $12 to $13 a movie.
Right. Well, and the thing was, though, I don't understand the worry because Movie Pass pays the theater the difference.
Yeah, and the interesting thing, too, is that MoviePass was working semi-directly with AMC.
Originally.
Yeah. So it's weird that they were like, no, never mind. We realized that was a dumb idea. So, Jen, we talked about it last show that one of the co-creators of Netflix decided that they want to start a service, $10 a month, and you can go to any theater with the multi-pass. And you can buy these e-tickets, and you can go see any movie once a day.
Yep.
And yeah, just $10 a month.
I thought there would have been crazy stipulations, except for first week release movies or something like that. It was
right. I mean, that would have been the best way to do it. Just it would have to been the dollar theater movies, that. That's the only way that would make a solid amount of sense to me. There's no way you could be.
You're losing so much money. They're you want to make it back with concessions. Some people go to the movies and don't even get concessions. They're just I don't want it.
I was yeah, I mean, 90% of the time you do that, and
Big bada boom.
any dude who has a lady friend with a big purse, or any dude who's comfortable carrying a big purse,
Jinko jeans.
or still wears Jinko jeans, can literally walk in with whatever frickin' food they want. So, I mean, there's no way they can make it back in concessions. I mean, Tinseltown recently decided to start doing the whole alcohol thing, where you can buy it there, much like Alamo Drafthouse up in Denver. But the prices aren't too terrible. I mean, it's just like a bar. It's $6.25 for a beer instead of what you'd normally expect from Tinseltown to be $14. Because we went to go see Dunkirk, which was amazing. And I got a drink, popcorn, or 2 drinks, popcorn, and 2 candies. Still, if I'd have bought that at 7-Eleven, I'd have spent $5? $10? It was $23.
I know. I heard.
So, it was one of those things. It's absolutely, completely fucking ridiculous. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad price. But, still, getting back on a topic, it's just ridiculous. I didn't... It's cool, but it's not a good idea.
Again, dollar movies, theaters, I think you can probably make something off that.
Yeah, no, I would
It's
definitely think so.
I know, not everyone
Sup,
skips
Luke?
concessions.
What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
So, I mean, it is true. I mean, because $10 a month for a dollar movie, most people don't go to $10 movies per month.
No.
I mean,
no.
I think I've been to a dollar movie once a year, maybe every other year.
Yeah, so that would get you more inclined to go, and the more time you're there, there's probably more of a chance that you maybe go to the concession. It's like, oh, I didn't do it last time I was here, but every other time I'll go to the concessions.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's one of those things.
Every time I go to the movie, it's popcorn. I've got to at least get a small bag of popcorn.
I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, if you really think about it ahead of time, you can just bring some popcorn in a bag.
Right, you could.
So,
Or you can just hollow out those oxygen tanks that people have, those self ones, and be like, it's my oxygen tank. You just crack it open.
That's definitely an idea. Not quite the idea I was going for, but it's an idea.
Janko jeans.
Wow, really? There's no underscore in here. I can't log into Facebook on this tablet. But anyways, hello. Luke says hello, disembodied female voice. So, but yeah, anyways. So, there's a whole bunch of theaters up in Denver that are going to be doing the Movie Pass thing, according to the website. Bunch of United Artists theaters, a few AMCs, Cinnabar, Century 16, and then the Littleton Alamo Draft House. So,
yeah.
The older one.
Did you mention that AMC is considering legal action to see if they can keep Movie Pass out of all of its U.S. theaters?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so they are seeking that. I don't know what the sudden change is about because they were working with them, but I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, there we go.
But right now you can use it at a lot of theaters, so.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, right.
They're all like pretty good theaters. Like I really like the Pavilions Theater, and the Colorado Mills Stadium isn't too bad.
I haven't seen a lot of them actually, so
I hear good things about the Alamo Draft House, but I have yet to.
Alamo Draft House is awesome. I thought you went to go see Cowboy Bebop there.
I thought you did too.
No, we saw Cowboy Bebop at. I forget which one it's called, but it's outside the Tattered Cover.
In Boulder?
In Denver.
Oh, okay.
Like the one off Colfax.
Yeah.
It's like the Maglione or maybe it's Magnolia.
Magnolia? That sounds familiar.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've not been there, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. It was a lot smaller, but it's only one screen there.
So.
Or maybe it's two. I think it's two screens. So it's just a little tiny theater.
Itty bitty. Cool. So maybe if a notification pops up, we can check out that way. But yeah, so pretty crazy, no doubt about that. Now, real quick before we move into the craft brew review, we have another review to talk about. Colorado Springs Comic Con. What'd you think?
Get your shit together. Jesus, man.
Blatant and truthful.
It looked,
Really,
it looked pretty. It's like a streetwalker. It looks pretty, but when you get up close to it, it just stinks real bad.
So the problem was, the inside of the con, like when I first got there before any people showed up. The booths were set up nicely. They had some cool booths, some great artwork, really cool stuff. It was a lot bigger than last year too.
The Batmobile was there.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
So it was a lot bigger than last year, and so they had they expanded it multiple rooms, but the problem was that the air conditioner broke in the main area.
And half of the building.
Yeah.
No, it didn't break.
So, what?
So My grandpa does gun shows there all the time, and it's the owners don't want to run the air conditioner.
Well, the other half of the building was super cold, though.
Huh.
So that's why I'm not sure, because the building just got bought by Altered Reality Entertainment. So it was newly purchased. And the way they were... So maybe that's why...
Bought by someone new.
Yeah, so maybe that's... Yeah, like that building now says Altered Reality Entertainment on the top of it. So... Oh, I don't need to see myself.
Or hear yourself.
Or hear myself. What?
It's a side.
How can you fix this? Fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck it. I'm done. I'll deal with this later. But we'll deal with it. I got it. So yeah, I mean, they got that, and good booths, good stuff. They had some cool people there. I was really excited because Yondu was there, and I got a picture of him.
I'm Mary Motherfucking Poppins.
Yep. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all, but I like that one too. A lot of voice actors, a lot of cool cosplayers, but the problem, like I said, is that the air conditioner busted in the main area.
Yep.
So,
my mom was there to help you guys, and she says it was hotter than hell on Saturday, and people were passing out. EMTs had to come and start IV drips.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I'm just like, oh boy. It's like that, and plus like just because it was hot, then the BOs start hit you.
Yeah, and that was the thing is, so
right?
I missed Saturday.
She can attest to the BO that was there on Saturday.
So Cindy was talking about that.
Whew.
So we came in Sunday because I missed Saturday. We went to the state fair, and me and Hannah walked in, and as soon as you walked in the front door, the first smell that hit you was that
old
taco meat, and it was rough.
I was like, oh, bleh.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in. And you go to the information booth. They have like complimentary like Colorado Springs Comic Con like vomit bags.
Yeah. So it really is. It was the thing is like I was so happy to be involved with this, but they thoroughly screwed up when it came to that cooling. That Comic Cons have to be cold.
Nerds overheat.
Yeah, nerds overheat. I mean, either they're eating sugar or they're dressed in so many layers of cosplay that they're going to die.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like most cosplayers don't like Febreze their outfits after they've been wearing them.
No.
Or they can't because it's like all the detail that they put onto it. If you Febreze it, it'll probably just run or eat into the material.
Yeah. So I mean, it's one of those things you're semi-limited unless you were to take it to go get dry cleaned, and most cosplayers can't afford dry cleaning. So I mean, it's one of those things that.
What do you prefer this venue? Is it mostly just the venue that you guys didn't like, or?
And it really wasn't the whole venue. I liked the venue.
The layout was good.
The layout was good. The walking paths were more than wide enough to like actually get around. They had this awesome deal where you spent $20 on this one single tin cup.
Yeah, and free refills.
Free refills basically all weekend. It was well set up. It was well designed. They had a lot of cool actors, voice actors, artists. They had the original designer of the X-Wing and all the Star Wars designs.
Flash Gordon.
They had Flash Gordon there. It was badass. But it was fucking hot.
No, it's Joey Fontaine?
Yeah, Joey from NSYNC.
I was like, what's he doing?
Like literally, it was like so much stuff. It was crazy. Cindy said she saw a lot of fat Superman.
But she also did get to meet Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah,
he's a very nice gentleman, apparently, from what Cindy says.
Yeah, she so she did photography for us on Saturday because Shell was covering Fort Collins Comic Con. So thank you. And she was just gonna borrow one of the slick shirts. She won't give it back.
He hugged her and chatted with her, and she says he smelled nice.
Now the shirt's going to be that Lou Diamond slick shirt forever.
Yep.
Selling on eBay.
She says that he was just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. I mean, that's how you're supposed to feel when you meet these people that you idolize or or swoon over, this whole time. I finally get to see him in person. I mean, that's what con is for. I mean, that's part of what con is for.
But you C-3PO.
Yeah. It's just, I totally, they... She says she's keeping the shirt because it has LDP essence.
Make sure to bag it up so it doesn't escape.
Yeah.
Preserve it.
So yeah, if they fix that and they can maintain it and keep it nice and cool for all the cosplayers and the nerds.
Did they have fans going?
No, they had nothing.
It was colder to the concession stands because they had refrigeration units there. I was like, I'm just gonna hang around here.
Yeah.
It's like
the lower zone. It was so chilly,
was
like my hands were like freezing because they were trying to compensate.
I was like, why can't they just stay here?
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure they're gonna get it together because it's a brand new facility. It's in an old King Soopers. So I mean, it's got some updating to do. Used to shop at that King Soopers all the time when I was a little kid. So they got some updating to do, and it's going to fix it. But quite honestly, I can only imagine it's going to get better from here. I mean, they have their own venue at this point.
Did we actually get the numbers for going through the door?
No, I did not. Let's see. Because normally they email them out.
Yeah, because DCC was what?
123,000 or something?
100. What? No, I thought it was 120 because the last year's what they had was 114. I didn't know that they'd beat it by that much. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it was a big jump. Let's see, 2017.
You got autographs from Lou Diamond Phillips, Billy D,
and
Sam Jones.
Doesn't look like there's anything.
Damn, Eric, you got a lot of signatures. Nice.
Yeah, no, you did well. So, but yeah, so I mean, it's one of those things. I will go back next year.
Same here.
As long as Crunchyroll isn't happening.
I'm going to email them.
Yeah.
Because they only had 12,000 people go there.
It's definitely worth going. It's Crunchyroll Expo. And it'll be the second year, so now it's going to be even better because they're going to know what to do. Just like Colorado Springs Comic Con. They're going to be their second year at a brand new venue. They're going to know how to fix some stuff that went tragically wrong.
Well, it was just like NDK when they first swapped over to their new menu. Or their new venue at the Sheraton.
Yeah.
It's a bigger thing. It's like they didn't really know how to deal with people. And their volunteers were just like, I guess you could line up here.
Yeah. Just like, here's good. Here's
next year wasn't bad because they had like everything taped off and...
Yeah.
Marshallers, and it's like, the line for this is here, and
it really is. It's just settling in and figuring everything out. So I mean, I'm sure. I mean, it's an old King Soopers. That vent on the top was not designed for the kind of heat, so I'm sure it was running constantly.
The human capacity.
I mean, humans put off a lot of heat, much less when we are melting inside layers of fabric and foam. So. But anyways, so moving on to the last part of the show.
Hey, wait! I want to talk about Fort Collins Comic Con.
Show wants to talk about Fort Collins Comic Con, so not moving on just yet.
2 Comic Cons in 1 week, baby.
So I attended Sunday Fort Collins Comic Con. Tony and I went up for the day, and I loved it. I loved it. So they didn't have any big name stars, but they had an array of panels and panel rooms. They had a gaming room that was hosted by Griffin Comics up in Fort Collins. Yeah, I was up in Fort Collins, and so they had all kinds of tabletop gaming. They had another gaming room that was all video games, like old school video games. And then the con floor was. We probably spent the majority of the time on the con floor. Mm-hmm. The vendor room was just awesome.
So it was well done, though?
Yeah, it was so well done. They are pretty much almost at capacity. They actually ended up moving some of their events and vendors outside to the playground of this community center.
Oh, wow.
But it was just really, really well done. We saw so much awesome local artwork. Like, every vendor there is from Colorado.
Nice.
Just about all of them.
That's pretty awesome sounding.
It's just, it was amazing. We spent so much money on
Yeah.
art.
I saw your picture of your haul for that con. It's like, dang.
Oh, you guys, did you see the stickers for the Flat Track Furies?
Mhm.
I didn't.
So it's a crime-fighting gang of roller derby chicks.
Oh, nice.
Still an idea.
Yeah. And they fight monsters and stuff, too.
Badass.
But it's called the Flat Track Furies, and we pre-ordered the first 3 issues. So when she gets the shipment in, she's going to mail them to us.
Nice.
Sweet.
Super excited.
You'll have to, we'll have to have our Derby Dames check them out.
Right? Yeah, and
fuck those
so the
girls.
writer is actually one of the Boulder County Bombers.
Wow. Oh, they destroyed the
for her
Derby
card?
Dames.
I think Tony's looking for her card. I know her first name is Mariah, but I cannot remember. Mariah Hummer
Nice.
is her name.
But we're fans of the Pikes Peak Derby Dames.
Home team.
What?
I think you should be fans of both.
Nope. Shell, you can be fan of that one. We got friends in Pikes Peak Derby Dames. We got to maintain that loyalty.
I've got fans in Boulder County, or friends in Boulder County.
Exactly. So that's why you have to support them.
Well, I support everybody.
That's all
I
right.
think the Pikes Peak Derby Dames are awesome too. I mean, like, it takes a lot of grit to go out there and do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do that. I was telling Megan, I was like, I'm pretty sure she could kick my ass. Kristen probably could too. I would not be surprised. They're tough, and they come out beaten up, and they're fine. They're smiling, and I'm like, you are awesome.
Well, anyways, I can't wait to read these comic books, and then you guys will probably want to check them out for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a roller derby comic.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
And then we
For
also
sure.
we met this other artist, Keith P. Ryan. The P is for penis.
Say that one more time.
The P is for penis.
All right.
He is a pop culture artist that specializes in combining pop culture with erotica or eroticism. And
Go on.
Elaborate.
Check his stuff out. But we just couldn't resist. We got these dishwasher magnets that he drew. He did the art for. It's like clean and dirty, and like the clean one, she's all pretty and wearing a dress and nice, and then the other one, she's in her underwear and all like dirty.
Nice.
Very cute. They cranked up these.
And then we couldn't pass up these other like stickers or food porn stickers.
So the clean dirty thing totally made me think of Tank Girl. So
Yeah.
you are the clean Tank Girl.
Yeah.
Spot on. At Colorado Springs Comic Con, there was the dirty
Oh.
Tank Girl.
Yeah.
She looked great. No, you're wrong, but she was wearing underwear, a wife beater that was cut off with next to nothing. There was not much left to the imagination for that Tank Girl outfit. But yeah, no, that was clean and dirty. I gotta be honest, I like yours better, Shell, because it felt more true to form. The other one kind of sent more like straight, just.
You need to get Tony to dress up as your kangaroo boyfriend.
Oh, there you go. It was
As my
straight dirty.
booga.
Yep.
Yep.
My booga, Tony. My ripper. To my Tank Girl.
There you go.
Jolly good time. Let's throw a shrimp on the bobby.
Headset on so he doesn't know what I'm talking.
Just leaning over to him. Hey.
I just have to explain it to him because he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Anywho, but yeah, so it was just a good time. It's smaller, so it's a little more personal. From the minute we walked in, the one of the directors actually grabbed us and was like, "Hey, how's it going?
Don't touch me! I don't have any money."
Let's get you some refreshments. And he took us to the break room. He's like, yeah, we try to keep all our volunteers, like, comfortable and fed. And I just thought it was really awesome. And then he took us on a tour of the entire venue, introduced us to a bunch of the vendors that he thought we should meet. And it was just great.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, did you get photos posted for FOCO?
So I didn't really take a whole lot of photos of cosplay and stuff. I took a bunch of photos of the art and stuff we bought. It was a crazy whirlwind day.
You do that at every con. You get so into the show you forget to take pictures.
There wasn't really a whole lot of cosplay at this one though.
Yeah.
This is the only picture I took because it was so dang hot.
I have that picture. That dude, he lives in the Southgate area.
I really just didn't take a whole lot of pictures, but I got a ton of cards and made a ton of contacts, and I'm actually going to be reaching out to them throughout the week and trying to set up some interview stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah, you definitely need to have contacts.
Yes.
Cosplay,
I
local
wanted
cosplayers.
To meet as many people as I could while we were there because there was so much awesome stuff.
Yeah.
I wish you could have been.
You really should just have cosplayers on the show.
Should. I'm one.
Eric, you're gonna be on the show soon. Deal with it.
I was half tempted to come in my Genji because I got my new green wig from Zizos.
There you go. Oh, you went and picked that up after work?
Yep.
Nice. Do you have your red scarf?
Yeah, it's a shirt.
Anyways, so coming up next is... Oh, wait. Eric said in reference to Colorado Springs Comic Con, they finally cranked up the AC, and the copper pipe that ran the length of the building above the stars had so much condensation on it started to drip on the tables and pictures, so they had to move all the tables back a foot.
So that must have happened on Sunday.
Yeah. I didn't notice that. God damn, dude. Yeah. Eric says on his page he has a couple pictures of himself and the tank girl I'm talking about. Okay.
Well, wait one. Guys?
I'm going to check that out.
You wait just a moment. I may be able to show y'all what I was talking about.
So, I'm going to go to our last segment as Bo looks this up. In our craft brew.
In review!
Tonight we are drinking the chocolate peanut butter porter from Horny Goat Brewing. It's a very tasty porter. I wish there were more of it.
It is. It's That's not the one I'm talking about. She's awesome though. She's It's the first one in Eric's photos.
Yeah, he was there Saturday. I remember that girl on Saturday.
Yeah. No, there's another one. I got pictures
Friday?
of her. I'll post it.
Friday? It had to have been Friday.
No, it was Sunday. She was there Sunday. She was at the adult cosplay contest.
I didn't know they were having that.
Yeah, they did that Sunday. That was the last thing they did. I would have worn Reaper, but I was so afraid of overheating. I didn't wear anything.
I tried, and I was like, maybe I could drive back home and put everything on. And then I was like, I got there, I was like, it's too hot. I was like, I'm not going to cosplay today.
Yeah. So, but no, I'll get those photos posted. I'll do it in the morning. So, I will. Just, when you come here, make sure I have those photos uploaded. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, craft brew review.
So what do you think of the chocolate peanut butter porter?
I think it has an excellent smell. It smells like... It really does smell like a Reese's Pieces. Or like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
You're making me hungry.
It has a very smooth texture.
It has a porter wood.
Yeah, as a porter would. The carbonation of it is...
Non-existent.
Is non-existent, but still there just enough to kind of elevate the flavor on your palate.
I've been doing that weird, pouring the beer with head thing,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah. The beer itself, you get the chocolate, you get the peanut butter, You get a little bit of a coffee flavor to it. It's like that bitterness from
Yeah.
coffee. But none of it's too overpowering. It's very smooth flavor.
It's like an even split between the three.
It
seems
is.
Like
It is. And none of it is overly sweet. I was kind of expecting... I was half expecting to, like, be assaulted by sweetness.
Due to like the chocolate.
It was like a chocolate peanut butter. I mean, those are two things. If you were to have a Reese's Pieces beer, that would be way too sweet. Way too sweet. But the way they did this, it wasn't overpowering. I mean, it's smooth, it's clean, it tastes exactly like I was hoping it was going to, not like I was expecting it to. So I'm very impressed with this beer. They did an excellent job. So I'm good with like a 4.5.
That's what I had in my head.
So I'm damn good score. So we got a 4.5 from Horny Goat
Horny gourd.
Horny Goat Brewing Company's chocolate peanut butter porter. So delicious. As you guys can tell, it is right here. Bing. Tapping glasses. So, yeah. Go check it out. I highly advise it.
How do you score that beer, Bo?
We always score our beers on Untapped. You can follow us on there on Untapped, UNTAPPD. It is a website and app where you can score your beers and check out other beers and also share your beers with others. So make sure you go to there, untapped.com, untapp.com, or get the app from the Apple or Android store because no one has a Windows phone.
I used to.
But it's an awesome product. Speaking of phones, don't forget to go to SoLikeYouKnow.com, click on the link on the right-hand side, and pick up your Hangins today. That's Hangins, Hanginz. You can also Google it, but it's only $4.99 with free shipping. If you guys are nerds like us and you're hitting all kinds of conventions, especially in con season, make sure you have your Hangins. Your phone stays right there, wherever you need it to be, so it's quickly accessible. Not to mention, even with like cosplay, you can hang it from your belt or put it in your pocket and have a lanyard and just be like, there's my phone. Because anyone who wears cosplay knows most of the time you're wearing something that is hard to access in the first place.
Yep.
So, but anyways, go check it out. What was it? Hannah says, I wish I had peanut butter but not pistachio butter.
You're gonna get it, okay?
There's pistachio butter somewhere, love. Somewhere. I know there is. We'll find it. But pistachio, I now want pistachio ice cream because that stuff's amazing. But, anyways, yeah. So, we always like to say thanks for listening. Don't forget, we put out new episodes every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com/SLYK Radio. And then Shell says, have empty space on your iPhone or Android phone?
Do you guys have empty space on your iPhone or Android phone that you're just dying to fill up? Download the Spreaker app and subscribe to our podcast, or stream us on Stitcher Smart Radio, the smarter way to listen to radio. We've got new shows every Thursday.
And So Like You Know is not responsible for anything. Ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in Colorado.
And So Like You Know is completely weightless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
But your government doesn't.
We love you guys. You have an excellent evening. And make sure you follow us on all the popular
social media apps.
Yeah, because we're wonderful.
Yep.
We love you, and you have an absolutely wonderful evening. Auf Wiedersehen. Do cool stuff.
See you at NDK.
Yes.
Make good choices.
Yes. Go to NDK because it's great and it's fun and it's wonderful and it's good.
Wunderbar.
Yeah. Das ist good. Anyways, we love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.